Okay, I have another original effect by Werner Miller. It's called Especial Countdown. And I'll add a link to the ebook in which you can find this routine, as well as a link to his entire library of mathematical card effects. Okay? So for this, you need 4 copies of each of the 5 Zener symbols. Okay? And now we can just have these face down. Spectator can decide how to stack these. Top left, bottom center, bottom left, top, far right. Okay, and then we just deal them out into 4 piles of 5 cards each. Okay, and the spectator can decide how to stack these. Top left, bottom right, top right, bottom left. Okay, very good. Now at this point we can give it a Charlier shuffle if you'd like. Okay. Now, most importantly, what I need you to do as the spectator is freely cut the cards at any location, which will bring a random card to the top. Okay, so the spectator would come in here, complete the cut. Okay. Now, there's no way that any of us could know the identity of this card right here, so we're going to set it aside for later. Okay, just like that. And then since the name of this routine is Especial Countdown, it involves a countdown. Okay, so what I thought I would do is just demonstrate the process first and then have you make your own choices in terms of what number to begin the countdown on. Okay, so first off, see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm just demonstrating the procedure and then we'll have you do it. Okay, so what you do is you can randomly choose any number between 3 and 8. The numbers 1 and 2 are not very interesting as a countdown for anything. Okay, so you imagine a rocket taking off. You normally wouldn't say 2, 1, go. So between 3 and 8 would be sensible, since we only have 8 cards here. So let's say the spectator freely chooses the number 6. Okay, so what we do here is we just go with the number they gave us, so 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, drop the rest on top. Now we count down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to 3. 1, 2, 3. To 2. 1, 2. Now to 1. And then that brings us to 0. Okay, and this will be the card that we stop on. That's the end result of our countdown from the number that we randomly selected between 3 and 8. Okay, so do you think you can do this now? So let's just hand you the packet here. So we need, let's see, 2, 4, 6, we need 8 cards as before. We don't need the rest. Okay, so what number would you like for your countdown? Number between 3 and 8. You want 5, okay? So I would just have you perform this countdown in just the way that I demonstrated. Well, I don't have a spectator here, so I'll have to do all of the work. So let's say they choose 5, which is fine. They can choose any of those numbers between 3 and 8. So 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 is the next number. Lower than 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 0. Blast off. Okay, where has that brought us? What card has been brought to the top by the randomly chosen countdown number that we selected? Let's just take a look. Looks like the square was brought to the top. Oh, of course. Now, you remember that at the very beginning, you randomly cut the packet. Think about this. You randomly cut the packet wherever you liked, and then that brought a single random card to the top, right? So let's just take a look at this random selection. Oh boy, I'd say that's pretty surprising. I think that's a pretty exciting countdown where something exciting happens at the end of that countdown. Okay, wow. Well, if you do everything that I showed you here, this is guaranteed to work. It's very clever. If you kind of want to see under the hood, it's never a bad idea to perform the whole thing for yourself with the cards face up. And then you can get a sense of, okay, why is this working out the way that it is? Why is it that the spectator can choose any number between 3 and 8, count down from that randomly chosen number, and somehow we find a partner card to the randomly chosen card at the beginning? Absolutely amazing. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.